Is the Still Real After Party. We've been going for about 5 years, and we have a lot of inside jokes with a lot of dumb people.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not gay, but I'll touch your dick.
Right.
I don't like that white boy wigger shit. Like, one nut having fag, dude. I don't need that shit.
I hate midgets that are like, no, this is a serious. Shut up, you fucking weird thing.
Look about it.
You can sniff all of the hot asses you want in a grocery store, and nobody can say anything because you could just be like, this is my height.
Yeah, I can't do it. You ever seen a midget in jail?
I've never once seen a midget in jail.
You can keep your snatch away. We don't even want to see you naked. God.
Yeah, you got to rope them and put them in your trunk.
Right, exactly. You got to
multiply back there. You got to keep wigwams or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he just fucks my mom. That's fine. It's like having a stepdad. But it sounds like Bretsky.
It might have been Bretsky.
Yeah. That sounds like...
it might have been not Bretsky because he has careers and stuff he's worried about.
It was definitely Mangria, the one of that descent.
Yeah, that gets my fucking trouser trout going, dude.
Ooh, trouser. That's a new one. Trouser trout?
I've said that before.
Have you? I haven't heard that one.
It was fucking
the first one, fucking Hillbilly Jim.
How did you know?
Because you're stupid. Because you're an idiot.
That is the greatest speech of all time.
It was horrible. It was 100 years long. That speech is still going to this day.
I don't give a fuck about The Undertaker.
I would switch lives with them right now, including the Black Penis. How does the moon cut his hair?
Eclipse it.
Hit anyone with a hammer and I'm in.
I would suck on her fucking fat tits like you wouldn't believe.
Would you?
Let's get retarded.
What's that song? Oh, it's like Pokemon Go with midgets. Yeah. These things should be shot.
Okay.
They should not live. Hashtag fucking white people.
I mean, also fucking white people. Like, for real.
Now that I got us fucking taken off the internet.
Oh, shit. She scares me every time.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the After Party Hangover. I am your host, Mangria Fuel, and this is a show that talks about a show that talks about a show. And my guests this time, the host of the very Still Real After Party podcast that brought us all together. Their last appearance was April 22nd, 2023. How time flies. Welcome back, After Party Jake. Funko Fat Guy, of course, Jake and Zanca, the sheriff himself. Gentlemen, how have you been since the last pod has been since WrestleMania? We've had a couple pay-per-views go by. How you fellas been doing? We'll start with the sheriff. Sheriff, how's life been?
Good. I just got to say real quick, Funko Fat Guy is such a great name, dude. Like,
listen, I've always been good at branding and alliteration. It's one thing, and logos.
Every time someone says it, I'm like, that's a fucking good name, dude.
Yeah, it's
life's good. I'm tired. How are you guys?
The sheriff did just get off of work. We're hopping on here. He's exhausted, as opposed to being, just waking up in the Still Real After Party. This is him after work. So we're gonna get a different kind of Zanca possibly. But yeah, Funko Fat Guy himself, Jake. You haven't killed yourself. Congratulations. How have you been since the last podcast?
I mean, we did used to do it after work, so everything you've heard, we used to be very defeated. But I've been okay. I've been dieting for about a month, so trying to become a little Funko less fat guy. It doesn't sound as good.
Funko Fit Guy.
Funko Fit Guy. That's good if that ever happens. I don't think I'll ever be fit, but I'm trying to fit into some shirts right now. So, yeah, no, it's been good. I had surgery on my ass. That's new. That's new information. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Not like inside my ass. It was just like I had like a cyst or something. So I had to get that fixed.
Man,
so yeah, you don't know living unless you've smelt your own ass flesh being burned shut. You don't know. You don't know what it's like.
And we got the name of the pod this early. No. Congratulations on your ass. Hopefully...
That sounds like the next stipulation in a match between me and Andy with an eye.
Having your ass cauterized shut?
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Well, gentlemen, I always bring guests on to talk about your podcast. And now that you're here, let us dive into SRAP 171, we didn't discuss the title. However, upon listening to this entire episode, the perfect name for this episode would have
Here we
been
go.
Uppity Midgets.
Oh,
Because, of course, the new bracket of crumb-offs was introduced, but that's later. This was the Mania prediction episode. The LOL line of the episode was, of course, you guys talking about Amanda Bynes and Zanca saying, I don't know what the fuck happened to her head, though. She's just collecting thoughts, I think, because her head's just blowing up in compared to Amanda Bynes' big, fat fucking head.
Dude, it's funny because I don't remember the podcast after we do it. Never mind a month later.
nope. It's almost 2 months later now.
Zanca alluded to his friend asking him, I'm a Dakota Kai fan now, but I don't know why. She's not my type. Why is she hot? And what's funny about that question, it was answered during the classic crumb-offs I listened to. You guys based your picks on crumbability. This was a Zanca term, by the way. Not just about
They usually are.
Not just about how hot they are, but if you want to hang out with them, if you want to kick out on the couch and watch Netflix with them, if you want to eat dinner with them, whatever. And I think that's why Dakota Kai is attractive to us, because she seems cool, she seems down to earth, she's got that accent, which always helps, because she don't got titties, she don't got ass, but she's pretty to look at, and we can hang out with her. So that's why Dakota Kai is attractive.
Yeah, that pretty much nails it.
Probably.
Just like the plank that she is, you want to nail it.
That's exactly right, sir. Look at the Funko fat guy coming in with the sniping jokes. The annoying crumb-offs were introduced to the audience. It was deformities, chicks who dress skanky, bad breath, coworkers.
Deformity crumb-offs is the best fucking thing.
Coworkers who talk too much, no public restrooms, people who are shocked when you don't know something, people who ask you questions when you have a mouthful of food, cyclists, pineapple on pizza, waking up minutes before your alarm, unskippable ads, uppity midgets, incorrect food orders, complicated food orders, weekly streaming, and road issues.
I don't remember weekly
Now,
streaming.
If I were to choose a winner from all 16 of those, I would have chose people who are shocked when you don't know something, because me and my wife do this to each other all the time, and it starts some of our major fights. It happens with everybody, all my friends are like, you don't know this. It's like, no, I don't know
You
that.
idiot.
Just get on with it. Just tell me what it is. Don't dwell on the fucking fact that I don't know it. Explain it to me. They're like, you don't know what. It's just like, oh.
It's a nice way of your friend calling you a fucking idiot.
And
It's
I
a
would rather
nice
just-
way of doing that.
I would rather just be called an idiot. And
I
then
would
skip
too.
to the part where you inform me what I don't know.
Why I'm an idiot? Tell me.
Yeah.
it's rubbing salt in the wound, really.
Yeah, it is.
But you guys went into uppity midgets, which was very entertaining, describing what it is, and you gave examples. Peter Dinklage was the example. He's not happy about being a midge. Brad Williams, happy being a midge, and he is awesome. He is a frequent guest on the Adam Carolla podcast, so I'm very familiar with Brad Williams. I hopefully get to meet him someday because he does do gigs everywhere. But yes, Brad Williams is awesome. Peter Dinklage needs to take that. Well, it wouldn't be a broomstick. It would be a toothbrush out of his ass so he can enjoy being a midge.
Be a Swiffer duster.
Embrace the midgeness. Be down with the midgeness. But any I mean, since then, have your guys' feelings changed about Peter or Brad?
I don't think so. I mean, he still seems like an asshole, which is sad because I'm a big Game of Thrones guy. I've talked about it. Love Game of Thrones. And he was a big part of it and one of my favorite parts of it. But he's got to enjoy his life as a midget. He's got to be more like Brad Williams. Why can't everyone be more like Brad Williams? It makes no sense.
And Zanca
I never saw Game of Thrones, so I only know him from Elf. So whenever I heard like a fucking interview with him where he was just coming off like a fucking mighty cunt, I was like, fuck this guy, dude.
He's that character from Elf. He's turned into him for real.
You just
Yeah, yeah.
you just answered my question. Of course, Zanca insanely busy all the time. I was gonna ask if he ever gave Game of Thrones a second chance, but it doesn't sound like he has.
Dude, you know how you and your girl fight over like, oh, you didn't know that? Me and my girl fight because I can't sit and watch TV. I just can't do it, dude. I don't have the fucking attention span to sit through something, especially something with fucking dragons that I'm just not into.
It's very odd that this show blew up when a lot of it revolves around incest. But Jake, were you invested in House of the Dragon, which is the spinoff, the prequel series?
Uh, no, which is a bit surprising because obviously I love Game of Thrones, but I need to try it again. Like I know I need to get through it just because there's another season coming out. I like the world that they live in. I need to try and invest a little bit more into it. But right
did
now,
see
no,
the
I couldn't.
I did see the finale of House of Dragon. It ended with Funko Fat Guy bent over a table and someone cauterized the front door shut
Mhm.
of the Dragon
Yeah,
House.
it's true. I'm the House of the Dragon, actually,
With
and no one can get in or out now. So
with Funko Fat Guy shouting, "Hodor, no door!" Yeah, that I didn't love Game of Thrones. I watched it to be included in the conversation.
that's
It was
understood.
made fun of on every show that I know, so I was like, "Fuck it, I will watch it." Didn't enjoy it. It
Hmm.
was meh. That being said,
I feel like it's because you didn't watch it from the beginning. Well, I mean, you watch it. Like, I know what you're saying. You didn't watch it as it was an event. You know what I mean? That definitely helped. The experience helped. But near the end, and you watched it like full through, right? Like the end was rough. The end was tough, and especially for people who were invested in it, that was even worse. Like, but you know, as a show, I still think it's a top 5 show all time. So
it was se tedious and
a
very.
little bit at times, yeah.
Uh, I was very shocked to figure out that you both share a hate of tomatoes. I hated tomatoes too when I was a child, but as you mature and grow up, my taste buds, because I love eating
Taste
burgers.
buds. There's no taste to a tomato other than disgusting,
It,
mushy
it adds flavor.
grossness.
Tomatoes add.
Mature. I talk about dicks for an hour and a half with a Funko Fat Guy.
Who's mature?
I'm talking taste buds. I'm not talking actual maturity because none of us are. But as your taste buds mature, they evolve. And I did get used to tomatoes, but I didn't get used to onions. I do not like onions. I
I don't
hate,
like onions either.
I'm with you.
don't
I don't
like.
like him either.
I do understand that you guys hate cyclists,
Oh
but
my
I
fucking
got to
god.
imagine that's a regional thing
You
because here
think?
in
Oh,
hot, shitty, stinky California,
yeah. Yeah.
especially where I live, this isn't LA. This is the armpit of California. There ain't no bike riders. The only bike riders we have are the people who got their fucking license taken away because they're too many DUIs. So we got illegals on bikes over here. So they're not much of a problem. Whereas in New Hampshire, where you guys are, probably a much better landscape over there. I mean, I don't know about the people, but there's probably more scenic routes to take over there as opposed to flea markets and dollar stores around here.
Yet some of them still all end up on the fucking road. So it really doesn't matter if there's any scenic routes or if there's any back routes. They're still in the middle of my fucking lane and I want to hit them. I hate them. Oh my god. Things
Yeah.
have not gotten better. And,
Uh-oh.
you know why? Because it's over
Go ahead.
65 now. So they're all out. I hate them. I want to hit them all. Ugh.
I gotta
They're just
imagine
entitled. I hate entitled people.
Zanka, I gotta imagine when you thought of the annoying Chromos, that was the first one that popped your head.
That was
Cyclist.
me.
Oh, that was you. Okay,
Yeah.
you
But we
probably
both have
went
talked about it
cyclist.
before. We had a whole episode like titled like "fuck cyclists" or something. So this is lore. This has happened.
Uppity midgets and amputees was like the first ones I thought.
So I gotta imagine you guys hate Lance Armstrong. No. Um, one
He
more
did it for
note.
money.
One more note on this episode was this is the first time ever the SRAP went an entire hour of no wrestling talk. You guys just went right into the chrome offs. You laid into all this stuff. And it was funny because Zanka said that he turned one of his fellow meme pagers started listening to the podcast for the wrestling and the comedy, and it was all comedy, like all non-wrestling talk for an hour, and then the last 30 minutes, you're like, oh yeah, and then wrestling.
I think you guys were talking about it before we started recording. Is it like sometimes like when you're breaking down a Raw or a SmackDown, it takes the fun out and like everybody knows my attention span is shit. As soon as like, and Jake is good at breaking shit down. I just can't focus because especially if I've already seen it, I already know the ending. I'm like, fuck this. Let's just get to a funny thing to talk about. So when we get to fucking shoot the shit about dumb shit, that's usually my favorite part.
You'll notice there are two things that we've cut out completely: Raw and SmackDown recaps and Facebook's questions. Two things that made Zanca want to kill himself. So
Thanks a lot, Facebook Sean.
yeah, that was a big part of it.
It's just
and I
Jake's
respect
reading.
him. I respect him though. Like I respect him for keeping it up as long as he did until we had to kill it. Because that is a lot of effort. Like that's a lot of effort. And we do still have the book that he sent to my workplace.
Big ups to Facebook Sean, because once you killed those questions, you killed Facebook Sean. Up
He's
next,
still on Facebook.
SRAP episode 172, Trouser Trout. Jake lost predictions by 1 point. Little Zank Tyler will replace whoever dies first on the SRAP. Which, by the way, Tyler is a massive fan I've seen of APPW characters, and specifically Caesar and the Sheriff, who are now available for upload on Community Creations. Sheriff, how many times has he had you deliberately beat the shit out of Caesar just for fun?
So here's a funny story.
Probably the
Has
opposite.
nothing to do with what you just asked me. So I worked my one job this morning. I get home. I get my kid ready because he had soccer. I'm like, all right, buddy, let's go. What are you doing? He goes, Dad, I have to win the chicken and waffles title with Otis. I go, all right, hurry up. Takes fucking forever. It finally does it. That's all he's been talking about is how he wants a chicken and waffles title rep. It's his favorite, dude. But as of that, yeah, he has me and Caesar fight all the time, and he just commentates it like 10 cunts.
Yeah, we have the Chicken and Waffles title uploaded. We got the Plan B championship uploaded, and the Fujiweight title are uploaded. I'll eventually upload everything else, but fatigue, APPW fatigue has set in.
I'm sure.
We will get into that in a little bit, but I got a kick out of seeing little Zank lose his mind that Zanca and Caesar are available on Community Creations. The Chop Shop questions were actually brought to us by said Tyler. Who is his favorite father, his 3 favorite male wrestlers, and his 3 favorite women wrestlers, to which Jake got chopped multiple times.
I got one right, though.
He did get one right, but very rare to see Jake in the Chop Shop, to Zanka's delight, of course. Oh, yeah, he likes Io, Rhea, and Becky because boobs. Zanca is lost. He's gone. Oh, there he is.
Sorry, I was actually parenting Tyler.
Oh, there we go.
I missed most of what happened.
Also, the women of Friends were discussed in this episode and their hotness. Gentlemen, I have never found any of those women hot. Never. Jennifer Aniston, Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, none of them have ever been attractive to me the entire run of the show ever.
That's a bad take on Jennifer Aniston.
Like
that's fine.
The guest stars have been hotter than the actual women. Like Denise Richards has been on there.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah. Richard, yes. No. But I found that strange that I don't know. I've never found any of them attractive. I mean,
I also find that strange.
I like the show. The show's
great.
Because I mean the whiteness and all 3 of us probably love the show, but other than that, I wouldn't fuck any of them.
When Jennifer Aniston's a dentist in that movie.
Oh yeah, Horrible Bosses.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thirsty for dick.
She was super hot in that movie.
It's funny you said that, and then Jake took a big gulp of something. Thirsty for dick.
The fellas then proceed their shout out to Happy Rusev Day Cup there. The WrestleMania breakdown. Jake was not familiar with Limp Bizkit's cover of Faith, quite possibly their biggest hit, along with Nookie and Rollin'. Jake, go kill yourself. No, Faith was...
Trust me, it's on the horizon.
Faith was basically Fred Durst screaming all the lyrics.
You
Why
make me
would I
sound
want to hear
crazy
that?
sometimes, Jake, because like when I brought that up and you were like, no, no, I've never heard. I'm like, wait a minute. Am I making this up in my head? Like, didn't this happen?
No, because you're usually the general consensus, and I'm usually the one. Actually, well, it depends on really what it is. If it's like other media, if that isn't music, it's me. I know more, and then if it is music, you definitely know more. So you definitely got me on that one.
Music and dick talk. That's
Yeah.
my funk way.
I think me and Zanca grew up at the the timing of Limp Bizkit blowing up was perfect for us because I was a massive Limp Bizkit fan. I loved Faith and Counterfeit and all that good shit that they came out with, and the whiteness, of course. But yeah, I mean, it was good stuff to us. Tyler being mad that Rock spitting water in Cody's face saying that doesn't even hurt was very hilarious when Zanka told us that.
Oh,
Tyler,
my kid. Yeah. I was like, who, Tyler, who, bait? I was like, I don't
Tyler,
remember this.
Tyler's got to have his own. You remember when Andy's kid has had his own segment on the
Yes.
Still Roll Blackout? Like this, he needs his own segment. Like give his 2 cents on the Still Roll After Party podcast somehow. Jake, we got to work something
Oh,
out.
that's easy. It just I would just need an audio clip. That's it.
Just something of Tyler commenting on anything. Um, so the annoying Crumoffs, cyclists, and uh people no, it was
I think it was
cyclists
uppity midgets, wasn't it?
and uppity midgets tied and won the annoying Crumoffs. For me personally, it would be a death match between bad drivers and Walmart shoppers. Those are the two. I don't know who I hate more. People who shop at Walmart or the fucking bad drivers, because this town is horrible with bad drivers. I don't know how bad your Walmart shoppers are, but they park carts crooked in the aisle. They don't give a shit if they're walking and they stop. They don't give a shit who's behind them. Like I mean, I should wear a webcam or a fucking GoPro and walk through Walmart and show you how terrible these people are. But that would be mine. If you guys could choose between bad drivers and Walmart shoppers where you live, who would win that match?
Luckily, near me, there's only like one Walmart that's full of illegals, so like it's fine. It's not. That's the only bad one. We avoid that one. The rest are like okay, just full of like white trash garbage. But that's fine too. I mean, you know the area. So I'd pick bad drivers, but I don't drive a lot either. So either one, I'm like nah.
Well, see, with Zanka, maybe I should tweak it. Should I say Walgreens shoppers versus bad drivers? Because we know your history with Walgreens, Sheriff.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Whenever I go in there, there's always a cunty old, shitty old lady in front. I don't know. I'm allowed. I switch cunt with shit because I'm trying not to swear, and they're both
What?
swears. Like,
This is the place where you can swear.
all right, good.
Shit is just less cunty, you know.
Yeah. Well, either way, I always want to fucking off an elderly person at fucking Walgreens, so I'm going Walgreens over everything. Bad drivers suck. Like that just pisses me off so much. But when I'm waiting, it's usually if I'm on my lunch break too, and I got to get back to work, and there's some old bitch in front, old lady. And why am I trying to?
What are you doing? Who are you?
I'm tired. If there's just some old person in front of me, just fucking couponing it up like it's her fucking job, there's nothing I want more than to fucking just pull her Adam's apple out through her asshole.
Jesus. But good times.
Good times.
Believe it or not, Jake has the LOL line of this episode. It's been a minute. It's been a
I
minute.
think I've gotten like I can count on one
One.
hand how many of those I've gotten. No, I think I've gotten more than one.
Well, this episode,
I'll take one. Another one.
Kardashians were being talked about. To which Jake said, I would switch lives with them right now, including the black penis. Which I wish that Jake would tell us right now he just got operated on his asshole because I know
That would have been.
now.
It wasn't my asshole,
So
all right.
Are you a Kardashian now? Like, did you do it during
No,
the
because I still live here. So no, you would know. Trust me. If I was a Kardashian, you would see the signs pretty quick, like a growing ass.
Then the guys do go on to discuss the Kardashians and who is plowing them, and I got sad for America. This bullshit is common knowledge in our zeitgeist. Uh, how does the moon cut its hair?
Yeah, eclipse it.
That's right. Zanca finished the Jake's joke of the week, which again made me sad. No, that was pretty funny. Zanca had his own Jake's joke of the week as well. But we gotta, I guess, to please JH, because that man he might be busier than Zanca. I do talk to JH still. He's just
Why?
insanely busy. He got new responsibilities at his job. The exchange between Jake and Zanca, where Jake had to help Zanca think of the Nancy Pelosi situation, where her husband got attacked with a hammer, is why the Steel Real After Party works. Because Zanca, he throws like random details out, and Jake has to put the pieces together.
And me and Zach are the same now. I want it to be like him.
Zanca said he would suck the shit out of Nancy Pelosi's titties, which are younger than her, he said.
It's worse than what I said.
But
That's way worse than what I said.
That was a very funny episode where the annoying Krumoffs came to the end. But I had to do my due diligence, and you guys said you would do the hot chick Krumoffs. You'll bring it back because it's been a minute, and it has been a minute. As a matter of fact, the original Krumoffs, it started on May 1st, 2019.
Jesus.
And ended on May 29th, 2019, because Zanca did something very cool. I forgot because it's been so long. He put it to the people, like his stories, his Instagram stories were votes. I remember that. And of course, Naya lost to somebody, and you guys put Naya through anyway, just to say.
I think it was Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar. Yeah. And it was just, I told Jake before we started recording, I started listening to the past episodes, and it's polar opposite Jake. Like, he's full of life and positive, as opposed to now. Like, as opposed to now when you listen to Jake, it's just so funny. He's just so upbeat and optimistic. It's strange. It's strange, folks. It's bizarre.
Sounds strange.
But yeah, the crumbability factor was brought up. Watching movies with, go to Burger King with, and fuck.
So, my favorite thing about Jake, though, is like when I was doing the fucking Skeet Saloon or whatever, and I'd ask you guys questions, everybody had a question. It was like, why is Jake such an asshole? And I'm just like, Jake's one of the, I wouldn't have doing this podcast with him if I thought he was a fucking asshole.
Listen, someone's got to bring structure to that show, and it has to be me.
Dude,
Right?
I feel like I have to go back and listen to see how you sound, because to me you're funny. But to everyone else, they're like, why is he a dickhead?
I don't know. I got to be the funny guy everywhere else, so it's fine that on one podcast I'm not.
You make me laugh.
No, I'll take it. See, I make everyone in my real life laugh. Like, everyone around me is having a good time. Maybe not at work, because I hate everyone there. I don't want to, including Zanca especially. I don't want to talk to you.
I stick up for this fucking cunt.
Maybe that's why people think I'm a dick. Maybe that's why. Shit. But yeah, no, I got to be the comedian pretty much everywhere else in my life. So, on this podcast, I can live with being a dick.
Well, I mean, the people of Durkistan are in love with you, Jake. I mean, they've
This is true.
Host of the year, how many years in a row?
Multiple.
They're racist. They think Zanca's a black name.
That's probably true too.
The original Krumoff list: hot women, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Sasha Banks, Mickey James, Charlotte Flair, Liv
Did Gretzky make this?
Nia Jax, Asuka, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Naomi, Natty, Bailey, and Lacey Evans.
Got to get a mom in there.
Original 16 women, to which Liv won. Jake wanted Alexa Bliss to win, but Zanca said, fuck you, Liv wins.
And now I stand by it, by the way.
Which, I mean, she's hot, and she's lasted. So I made a new bracket.
Oh, boy. I wouldn't last, by the way.
The new Krumoff list has started. I got 16 women. Liv is the only one returning to defend her crown. So she will be in the first round. It'll be Jake and Zanca voting. If there's a tie, I will be the tiebreaker. So,
It's
gentlemen,
good to have 3 people instead of just the 2, so we have no fucking clue who to send through.
and if I can get your permission, gentlemen, just an idea, the final 2 women, Zanca, can you put it in your Instagram stories, have them face off, and then
just remind me.
the next SRAP, you can be like, and the winner of the new Hot Women Crumb Offs is yada yada. Okay, here we go. Round 1. Defending champion Liv Morgan versus Julia Hart. I should mention this is WWE versus AEW.
I may have to look some people up.
Julia Hart, do you know who that is?
I do.
Okay, go ahead. Liv Morgan, Julia Hart.
Who wants to start? You want to start?
I'll start. Julia Hart is my pick. And the only reason I'm saying that is because she's the only one in AEW I think that could give Liv an actual run for her money if they were both in front of me. They look alike. They're both, but she's darker. I like that. And again, Liv got dicked down by the real one, Enzo Amore. That does bring her down a notch in my fucking categories.
I mean, I gotta disagree. So we're gonna have a tie off the bat because I'm gonna go with Liv. She's just got the better look to me. Obviously, Julia Hart's like a fake goth. I don't know. I don't need a fake goth. Goth is fine, but she's trying too hard. You know, she's definitely an attractive lady. But I think if we were going AEW, Anna Jay, I feel like would be blowing this bracket.
Well, let's wait. He said,
I know, but you said that Julia Hart was the only one who could give Liv a run for her money in this bracket.
I'm just saying, they look a lot alike.
They're similar. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right, I misheard that.
Anna
Maybe
Jay's more of a Mandy Rose, where she's just fucking hot but dumb as shit in every other aspect.
Hey, you know, I'm fine with that. They don't need brains.
So, official votes: Jake
1-1,
Julia for Zanca.
Mm-hmm.
The tiebreaker,
Mangria.
The reason why Liv Morgan goes on is because if you fart around Liv Morgan, I think she will laugh and fart next.
That's
gross. High.
He's probably right though.
She gets high. She's probably way more laid back. As to Julia, that bitch was a cheerleader to start with. She looks high maintenance. She does not play a good goth character. She looks dumb as fuck, boring. And you said on the original Chromoff, chromability. The chromability factor is why Liv Morgan, the defending champion, moves on.
Yeah, I forgot about the whole getting high and driving thing.
I can't be with a chick who farts in front of me.
I don't
put
want
my mouth
that
on that trumpet, dude. I don't want my fucking.
I'll marry that woman, and I did. Up next, Io Sky versus Anna Jay.
Hey, there she is.
Anna Jay. Moving on.
Yep. I don't even know if there's a debate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Io, and she's obviously got the whole Asian flair to her, but she's like
Io's a fucking 4. What are we doing here?
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right either. I know Mangria's obsessed with her.
She looks like she could be my neighbor, like in New Hampshire.
Hey,
Jay, I'd have to go drive to see her on a pole.
Just don't let her drive. Up next is Bianca Belair versus Soraya.
Paige. Okay.
You go first, Jake. I've gone first twice.
Paige. It's got to be Paige. I don't even remember who the first name you said was, and I'm picking Paige. Who's first one?
Jake just heard black woman, and he was
I heard black versus white, and I'm like, give me the fucking white one. No, I don't. But Bianca's just got a pretty face and an ass, which is still fine. But I feel like Paige has more of a look to her. I feel like Paige, kind of like you said with Julia Hart, Paige is probably less high maintenance to me, at least, than Bianca would be. Bianca seems like she needs to live a certain life, and I can't give her that. I can't give her that life.
All right, Mangria, are you ready? Because I'm picking Bianca, and this is why. I think
diversity.
She is way sexier outside of WWE when she's just doing her own thing. She doesn't have the fake fucking
Yeah.
ponytail on, all the makeup done. I think she's very attractive. She's super religious, and in my crumbing past, those bitches are freaks. So I'm going with Bianca.
That explains a lot about Mangria.
Here's the thing. Paige is fucking she's like if you pulled a fucking dead carcass out of a sewer. That's how used and ugly and gross she is to me.
Okay.
I've seen the videos. I like them. Oh.
I like him too, but I'm just saying I don't want to be next.
Well, I kind of do. I kind of do.
So this comes down to Saraya will do anal. We've seen it. We've seen her train for anal. So you said it. She's like dragging a body out of a sewer. She's pale. She looks dead already. She doesn't like to go outside. Obviously, she's got the accent. The accent's hot.
I don't like going outside either.
She likes anal. She doesn't want to go outside.
Here's the thing, though. She's gonna fuck all your friends while you're fucking.
I'm not done. Not done with the argument. Bianca, exquisite shape. She is less trashy.
Oh yeah.
She's got that ponytail. You wrap the ponytail around your arm when you're riding it from the back, baby. You could be
She's
like,
not wearing it. Forget it.
Giddy up. Giddy up.
It's not real, Mangria.
Hey, as long as it can handle a tugging.
It's still real to me.
Saying, Zanca? You know.
This whole scenario isn't real. Play it up, dude.
That's true.
Bianca,
I'm just trying to listen. Everything you said about Paige is why I picked her. She's trash. She definitely will fuck me. Like, come on.
All right. Here's the thing, though. Paige, like 2 weeks ago, was shitting on a guy for fucking sexually harassing her in the crowd, and we probably look more like that guy than anybody she'd get with.
Absolutely.
I don't think she'd like us.
No, definitely not. But I do like some trash. So.
Oh, this is the one I might have to help you with, Jake.
But did you pick Bianca? Like, is that?
Yeah, Bianca's
okay.
With.
All right.
I'm gonna have to help you with this one.
I can Google it.
Bianca's gorgeous outside of WWE.
She is.
Do you know who Mariah May is?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one with Tony Storm, right?
They call her Tiny Storm. She's like she's like Tony Storm's protege.
Yeah.
Mariah May versus Lola Vice. Go.
Oh, fuck, dude.
This is a tough one.
Man.
I'll go first. I'm going Lola. I'm going Lola. She's spicy. I need that in my life. She'll twerk all over my nose. I need that shit. Mariah, she's hot as fuck, but it's like, give me the spice.
So Mariah, she's definitely more, I'd say, not traditionally hot, but like generically hot. Like she's blonde, big tits, big ass. I'm like, all right, fine. That's good. So we're definitely going to add some spice to this crumb offs, and we're going to send Lola Vice on to the next round. But Mariah May's super hot. Don't you hear what we're not saying? Super hot.
That's
and when she's dressed as Tony Storm, it does something for me.
And now we're going to the other side, gentlemen. We got Mommy versus the Doctor. We got Rhea Ripley versus Dr. Britt Baker. DMD. Go.
Rhea.
Rhea. It's not him. And I do think Britt Baker's attractive, but you put her in a bad spot. You put her in a bad spot here.
Hold on.
She should be going against Io.
I'll
be your waitress at a Waffle House fucking off.
Can I throw this out there? The Doctor doesn't care how built you are because she's with Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, but I go to one extreme. He goes to the other.
You can look as out of shape as you want. She would still hang out with you and play video games with you. Just saying. Rhea's gonna tattoo your taint. Rhea's gonna tattoo your taint with a fucking dagger.
I'm gonna let her.
Like that.
Yeah, like
Jake just had his taint tattooed.
I'm just saying.
I tell you, having your asshole just to the wind while you're having surgery is not fun. It's an invasion of privacy, really.
I hope they shaved it. Up next,
they didn't have to. I'm not a hairy man.
Dakota Kai versus Sky Blue.
Oh, fuck you. That one sucks. You suck.
Jake, you go first.
Damn, why?
Because I got to think. This is a tough one. I like both these bitches.
I know.
Not to call no bitch, no hope.
Oh. I feel like they both could have similar personalities. So I kind of have to throw that out here. Because Sky Blue does seem like super cool, like chill, down to earth, and obviously Dakota does too. I'm gonna go Sky Blue.
Sky Blue likes the ladies too. Remember that.
Well, who cares? So that is not even close to being factored in.
You can get a threesome with Sky Blue and her friend, is what I'm saying.
I think Dakota is also into ladies. That's not confirmed or anything.
If you want Shayna and your threesome, be my guest.
It's better than nothing. Maybe. Actually, I might take that back. That might not be true.
Let's call Jay. She has a...
Yeah, he definitely has an opinion. I'm going Sky Blue because of that ass.
Okay. I would rather jerk off with Jake's hand than fuck Shayna Baszler.
Do you want the tattooed one? You want that one? All right.
Don't give me the tattooed one. It'll remind me of Rhea. I'm going with Dakota Kai.
Oh.
Only because this is the coin flip, and I'm curious as to what Mr. Mangria himself is going to put through. So this one's on you, Mangria.
This is going to be tough. Yeah, not so easy, is it? You didn't think it was coming to you, did you?
He's back in prison. Look at that face.
So I had to tell you guys why Dakota Kai was hot earlier. I had to tell you guys. So that resonates.
You don't have to tell us why Sky Blue is.
That resonates. Sky Blue, my God. I mean,
there's no wrong choice.
No, there's not. But it's Dakota.
The difference is Sky Blue's got the ass. She's got more titty, not by much. No. She's got more titty than Dakota Kai. We know
she's younger by a lot.
We know more about Dakota Kai. And Dakota Kai has the accent. Fuck. All right, Dakota Kai. Wall butt, I cannot believe it, has defeated Sky Blue. Cannot believe this.
Dude, Cesar's going to be pissed.
Okay, gentlemen, this might be the hardest match of the entire bracket. We might have to use lifelines.
Nia Jax, moving on.
Jade, no, she's not in it. I didn't pick anybody from the last one except the champion. Jade Cargill versus Willow Nightingale. Go.
Oh my God. You want a sex kitten or Missy Elliott? Your choice, Jake.
This is either Lizzo or Storm.
Are you muted or
Jake?
Yeah.
Oh, there
Good. Like, everything funny I said didn't come through. Great.
Decision was so difficult for Jake. He had to take a minute.
I cough. It's my cough button. I forgot to come back on. What are we doing here? Oh, so you didn't ask me. You didn't hear me ask my question. That's the TBS champion, right? Willow or was?
She was, yeah.
Okay, all right. I don't know who is now.
That's
really the last one I knew about. Oh, it's Mercedes, right? It's that stupid bitch. Is she on the list?
CEO. Fuck no, she's not.
Oh God, I hate her.
She was on the last list.
Oh, was she really? I don't even remember that. Yeah. What?
Willow is like if Nia Jax and Piper Niven just meshed together. So like Piper's got the personality, Nia's got the fucking body.
Piper's kind of got the body too.
Well, yeah, I know. But Nia's got the darker body.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. They got a lot darker.
Think about how dark Willow's gooch is. That's the abyss, dude.
Jade. The answer's Jade, by the way. I don't know if that came through. Yeah, no, I'm not picking Willow Nightingale. I'm good.
Jade, 100%.
Cesar might be mad about that one too.
No, Jade does something to me. I don't even care.
All right, gentlemen, hold on a second. Gotta do something for this next one. Probably
someone being pulled into the background. Yeah, probably. Or while I was muted. Ooh. Oh, here we go.
Final first round matchup. Timeless Toni Storm versus Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiffany.
I know we're supposed to have
Whoa.
banter, but we've kind of talked about this. Tony Storm, for me, hasn't done it for me in a while. It's because of the character. It's definitely because of the character, which is one of the best characters in wrestling, by the way. It's so good. I love it. But no, she's just, it's no. Mm-mm. So yeah, no,
She
it's got to
stole
be
my
Tiffany.
black and white gimmick. So I'm out on her. I've been doing the classic sheriff thing for fucking years now.
Semifinals, I think. We got Liv Morgan, defending champion, versus Anna. Whoa.
I think you're first this one, yeah? It doesn't really matter.
All right, let me think about this.
Anna's getting plowed.
Liv.
Jungle Boy.
That is
So
not a demerit.
Jungle Boy versus Enzo. This is what we're at right here.
Liv
Pretty
is
much.
single currently.
Right now. Right
Liv
now.
is single. So
Allegedly.
saying there's a chance. No.
She also dated Bo.
I believe so.
Anna Jay's cute though. Like she's like sexy and cute. Her face is cute, her body's sexy. I'm gonna go Anna Jay because I know Jake's probably going Liv, which means Mangria is probably going Liv, which means she's moving forward, which means Willow's gonna be our champion in the end.
Yes, Willow wins everything. I am going Liv, but it was way closer than I thought it would be. Like that was definitely a debate, like an internal debate I had to have with myself. And it kind of comes down to what Mangria said earlier. We don't know a lot, like about who we do and do not know about people because some stream, some like have their more personal lives out there. We know a little more about Liv than we do Anna Jay. I know nothing about Anna Jay other than she's fucking Jungle Boy. That's all I know about Anna Jay. Oh, and she has a fat ass. That I know those two things.
Her ass and tits are better than Liv's.
Yeah, but I feel like Liv just got a better look to her. I don't know. It's just also blonde. I like blondes, so I'm going Liv.
So it's a tie.
It is.
I'm gonna completely contradict myself and say that Anna Jay's ass is better than Liv's. And dethrones Liv Morgan.
You definitely are a hypocrite.
Anna Jay is like, I'm telling you, outstanding.
I'm not upset with
ass.
this, but I'm
That
upset
ass.
with what he didn't do earlier. That's what I'm upset with.
Oh, I thought you muted yourself again. It kind of cut out on you.
Oh, I said I'm not upset about like what you're doing now. I'm upset about what you didn't do earlier regarding what you're doing now. That's it.
Well, to take a page out of Jungle Jack's book, cry me a river, bitch. Up next is Bianca Belair versus Lola Vice.
I'll go first again, man. Lola's fucking. Ooh.
Yeah, I think we're unanimous on this one. Lola's got everything going for her. And Bianca, she's got like flat front problem. Wicked.
Lola's booty shakes and it's like just spitting tacos in my face, and I love tacos. Give me that.
Whenever I see a woman with abs, I just think, man, she could really push out a shit. But Lola Vice,
Great.
Lola Vice gyrating after everything she does, even when she's doing nothing, she gyrates and standing in place. Lola would have gotten my vote. On the other side, it's gonna be hard, gentlemen.
It already is.
They were friends. They got a history. Rhea Ripley versus Dakota Kai.
I don't think this
Mommy
one's close.
or wall butt.
I don't think this one's close.
It's up to you guys.
You're first, bud. What you got?
I gotta go Rhea. Rhea, this one just like I said, this one I don't think this one's close. It's just Dakota Kai is definitely untraditional attractive, like because none of us know what the fuck why. Like, so she's definitely Rhea's just like if you see Rhea, you're like that's an incredible looking human with and without makeup too. Like I haven't seen Dakota really. She's caking it on all the time. Even Rhea without makeup is crazy hot. Like it's nuts. Buddy is a lucky man.
I'm going Dakota.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And I'm going Dakota for this reason. Her face giving me a mouth hug, looking up at me. I like that more than Rhea because I feel like Rhea, she might bite it off. Where
Yeah, but you of all people, I'm surprised aren't like, all right, maybe.
I'm telling you, Dakota's got me in a trance. I don't know what it is.
So it's a tie again.
It's Pride Month too, so maybe that's why I'm trans.
I'm gonna have to refer to the Liv Morgan versus Anna Jay case. Rhea has an ass that I would like to bounce off of. I've seen Rhea and Dakota with no makeup, and Jake, you are correct. Rhea might be hotter without makeup.
Yeah, yeah.
Dakota doesn't wear makeup when she's doing her Twitch stuff, so that's where you can see her with no makeup. Mommy, for sure, moves on to the next round.
Yeah, this next one's gonna be tough for old Mangria because I know what's about to happen. So
Jade Cargill versus Tiffany.
I actually forgot that Jade was the one against her. That's gonna be tough for you, Zanca.
Am I going first again? I'll go
Yeah.
Jade.
Oh wait, I thought I went first. Whatever.
I'll go Jade because let me tell you something. When she's got those bikini pool pics, and Tiffany's hot but no butt.
How dare you?
She got no butt.
How
And her boobs look so fake that they look. I'm just saying.
I like them. I like fake boobs. I'm fine with that.
Jade has natural titties. That bodybuilder has so much saline, fucking whatever shit injected into her man chest. The those are harder than Shayna's teeth.
I agree. But which one has the better boob job?
Tiffany.
What? Tiffany's tits look like Stephanie's.
They're great. You're naming two great things.
That's in between those two things.
You are naming two great things right now.
Literally.
Yeah, well, yeah, four great things.
I don't like
too.
I don't like her boob job, and she's got no butt. It's Jade for me. You guys can move the boring blonde through. Go ahead.
Jake,
do you realize who won our last crawl-ups of a fucking blonde? Yeah, Tiffany. What are we talking about here? What are we doing?
There's no world where Tiffany doesn't defeat Jade in the looks department. In the ring, it's a different story.
Zanca's got a pegging thing he wants going on, I guess.
Yeah,
which, I get it.
Rhea.
That's different.
Jade, you're not gonna fuck Jade. Jade's gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
And I would have let it happen.
And these are the final four, ladies and gentlemen. Well, gentlemen, let's be real. Anna Jay, versus Lola Vice. Gentlemen, we're about to determine the final two women who will face off for the official title of Crumoff's Winner 2024. But who will be the first?
Both have great shitters, dude.
It's true. There is no arguing that. I think Lola just brings more to the table as far as looks go. She's got the spice to her, like Zanca said earlier. I feel like she gyrates in the ring, like Mangria said earlier. I think both of those are great arguments for Lola. And Anna Jay, I mean, she's barely on TV, and really we only have to enjoy her through her Instagram, which is fine too. But yeah, Lola, for sure.
Lola. I'm going Lola.
Correct. I mean, oh shit, I'm trying to have an argument for Anna, but
Anna's so hot.
Yeah.
Is.
Like she's just so hot.
Man.
But Lola, I like something I like a bullet hole, and Lola for sure has been stabbed a few times.
Most certainly.
Well, on the other end, we have Mommy versus Tiffany. Who will be the second finalist, gentleman?
I gotta go, Mommy. Mommy, better booty, better boobs.
Yeah, I don't think there's a debate about this one. I do have to go with the non-generic option here, and go with Rhea for sure.
Isn't it weird that Rhea was not in the original Crumoff tournament?
She wasn't that popular then.
She might have still been blonde back then.
I think so. That was what, 2019? She wasn't super popular.
So, gentlemen, in the SRAP, we're putting it out to the crowd now. The people will decide. the final winner of the 2024 Chromos for hottest bitch, Lola Vice versus mommy herself, Rhea Bloody Ripley.
I'll just tell you right now, Rhea's gonna win.
Yeah, I know who's winning. Like,
Yeah, the vote is gonna be 100-0. Nobody knows who Lola is on my page.
I
Everybody
will
loves
vote
me
for
on my
Lola.
page.
I will vote for Lola.
I would vote for Lola myself.
I would not, but
Well, gentlemen, it took me 6 weeks, but it came out.
That was a great bracket.
Decent Mania.
not the bracket. Decent Mania.
Decent Mania 5 dropped night 1. Then it took 2 weeks for night 2, but eventually it did come out. We had 10 matches, combined 3-hour event sponsored by Taco Bell. We are going to talk about each match and get your pizza slice rating, if you remember. If not, just roll with the punches. We kicked things off with an ambulance match. It was Cynic versus his best friend in life, his hetero life partner, X-Ray. The first ever APPW ambulance matchup happened at Decent Mania 5, gentlemen. What did you think about it? What do you remember about it? And what is your slice rating? We'll go with Jake. You go first, sir.
I do remember this one. This one was definitely a standout. Obviously, it was the first ambulance match in APPW, and I think it delivered overall. It had one of the best stories going into it, with obviously these two being real life friends and real life betrayal. Ooh, just you gotta keep the flare up. But yeah, no, there's this was one of my favorite matches. So I'm gonna give this 7 in the crust.
Damn, that's a super high rating. Good Lord. Yeah, we had Dick Kicker Jones over here, Cynic, betraying his buddy X-Ray because of the loss of the tag title, Zanca. That was the catalyst. But the end result saw Cynic conquering his best friend. What did you think? What did you rate?
I feel like a dickhead. I gave this 5, and it sounds. I thought it was high because 4 is average, but Jake came out with 7 in the crust.
Yeah, it was my favorite match of the whole thing.
Mine was CBG versus fucking Mangria versus fucking.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, I'm just saying that was my favorite. But yeah, I went 5. I enjoyed the fucking match. I love the promos before. I enjoyed the whole thing. You're making me sound like a dick going that high, so I'll go 6, I guess.
Rating change on the spot, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite.
I didn't know we were grading it that high. I went real here.
My favorite.
I don't know. I liked it. Maybe it was the gimmick of it all.
The legit reaction.
I was calling for X-Ray too, so maybe I was just upset.
The legit reaction of 10 cunts when Cynic threw X-Ray off the ambulance was my.
I knew what you were going to say before you said it. that cracked me up.
Like, I didn't know you could do that. That was fucking cool. He landed on the shovel. It was a great match.
10 cunts ruled in the casket match too. You can do that from the side.
It's crazy what they did with the mods. But I digress. Up next, a swerve, a screw job, possibly, if you will, for the YouTube Championship. It was the first of 2 matches from old Lord Jake, because he took on everybody's favorite, Mr. Fujiya, for the YouTube Championship. But hold on, who's that? Special guest referee Sheriff Zanca out to make sure he calls things right down the slant. I mean, the middle. Yeah.
I had salt in my eyes. I can't help it.
We saw shenanigans, a little bit, shenanigans afoot, which Mr. Fuji became YouTube champion once again at a Decent Mania. This time we will go with the Sheriff. Since he was there, he was a special guest referee. So at first-hand account, Sheriff, what did you think of the match? And what did you rate it?
I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed 10 Cunt's enthusiasm for when the special guest referee came out and he was not expecting it, apparently. I enjoyed, again, Fuji's the reason I am here today. He is my Miyagi. So I went with 5 and a stuffed crust here. And then I'm going to add a slice on the side to take home and eat in the car because Jake lost.
Well, I do got to say, Sheriff, calling Fuji or Miyagi, so racist. No, I was kidding. Jake, what did you think of the YouTube Championship match?
Neither one of them are Asian. How's it racist? They're
Ah,
both Hawaiian.
yeah. Well, yeah. That's not a different race. That's just it's in the U.S. It counts. Um, Lord Jake was screwed. How can I say it plainly? He was screwed out of the YouTube championship.
There
And
was law and order in that match. I don't know.
there was no law, there was no order, there was just a high sheriff looking for Fuji to win something because he can't win shit on his own. Fuji, that bastard. Zero.
Whoa.
0 out of 8. I hate this match. Boo.
Not even the crust?
No. I fed it to the fucking homeless people out back.
Now you're just lying. We both know you ain't giving pizza away.
You are correct. Never.
Funko Fit Guy, I don't know. Funko Fat Guy, though, he's at least giving it the crust.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll get a stuffed crust though. Because I want it. That's what I want to eat.
Some mozzarella sticks.
Ooh, I could go for some mozzarella sticks.
Yeah,
some
me
crazy
too,
bread.
actually.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
My edibles are kicking in, so I really want mozzarella
Lord
sticks.
Jake versus
Marinara sauce. What? We're
Mr.
turning this into our podcast where we're talking about food, and Mangria's trying so hard to keep this on topic.
special guest.
Well, now we're both high, so good luck.
Sheriff Zanca. Of course, I knew that going in. What I didn't know is that when you hit somebody with a guitar, it fucking explodes. So when I saw that, I was like, it fucking exploded. Like that was another legit reaction. That was my favorite part of the match. Up next for the APPW Tag Team Championships, it was the Copelanders versus the mystery team, only known as Dad Bod Inc., which turned out to be the reuniting of JH and King Chris, possibly the greatest tag team in APPW history. But that was not enough to defeat the Copelanders. And still, Jake, what did you think of this tag team match?
So I just want to correct you. I know you said that they could be the greatest tag team ever. No, you have the greatest tag team ever right here already. So what an idiot! You're so dumb. I don't.
We've never
remember this.
lost to the Copelanders.
That's true. Not once have we lost to the Copelanders, and we only lost the Finding Fuji tag team titles once, ever. We only defended them once, but that's not the point. I don't remember this match being great. I feel like a lot of it was like taking place outside. I don't know. I don't remember it being good. I'm going to give it a 3 just because I don't remember anything from it.
Tara?
I don't know how you guys feel now, but ever since Edge talked shit to our boy Cynic, anything to do with Copelanders and Adam Edge Copeland, fuck that guy. Zero
Right?
slices, feed it to the homeless. Fuck the Copelanders. Fuck Edge. You're a bitch. Have fun in AEW with your 300,000 people watching you, cunt.
And his
Don't fuck
broken
with our
leg.
boy anymore.
His dumb broken leg.
Sponsored by
Stupid broken leg, you old man jumping off the goddamn thing. You were never a high flyer anyway. You were
What
just
a
in the
dummy.
TLC matches. You and Matt Hardy sucked in those, by the way. It was everybody else that was good in those. Stop living off that. Matt Hardy's dumb knees and your dumb body. Fuck you.
Other than that, Zanka has no thoughts on the subject. No.
Fuck Edge.
Sponsored by the Shayna Baszler Crunchy Sewer Rock Tacos, by the way.
That's gross. That's gross. Maybe that's what a 2. I'm taking it down to a 2 now. I forgot about that. That's gross.
Up next was the first ever casket match in APBW history, where Lord Jake had to move his fat ass back out there to defend the APBW championship against his friend, now rival, Johnny Harm's Way, which of course saw Johnny Harm's Way conquering Lord Jake, stuffing his fat ass in that casket, becoming
It's a big
champion,
casket.
getting rid of Lord Jake. Sheriff.
Let me go first on this one.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Because Jake was in the match. I'm going to give this one. This is one of probably my second favorite match because the casket match stipulation I thought was cool. I like that Johnny Harm's Way won. He could bring APBW into a new era. I like that. The match itself, though, was great, but this personally was my favorite 10 cunts the whole time. And I've said this 1,000 times. He's why I watch APBW. So I'm going 6 into stuffed crust on this one. I enjoyed it. And 10 Cunts' fascination with being able to throw somebody in from the bottom of the casket for some reason tickled me. So I'm going with that. And again, Jake lost.
Jake did, in fact, lose. His last match he rated, he gave 0. He gave it to the homeless guy outside. What will he give this match?
See, I can admit when something wasn't a complete screw job, and this was fair and square. That casket was built a little big, but they had to prepare for if I got thrown into it. But I digress. I love this match. I mean, the casket match and the ambulance match, they both delivered. They're both fun. You learned a lot. You learned a lot doing commentary on it, and yeah, I- it's an interesting end for Lord Jake. But who knows what's next?
You guys remember when like Undertaker fought Kamala and they had that giant casket, so you kind of knew that Kamala was definitely the one losing that match.
Kind of the same thing.
I wasn't even going there. I'm just saying, like that was a total giveaway back in the day.
That's pretty funny. Well, they gotta build it big enough for both of them. Oh, seven in the crust
It
as
should
well.
be an advantage though. If you're too big to fit in it, he can't close it. You win.
That's fair.
Main eventing night one is a title unification match where the Plan B championship would merge with the Dynamite Curtains championship. It was Godzilla Gwen versus the Sorceress versus Linda's Bush, who won the Women's Royal Crumble earlier this year. The Sorceress, big upset. Nobody thought she had a chance, and that bitch pulled it off, Jake. What did you think of the main event of night one of Decent Mania 5?
First of all, we need to definitely get rid of guaranteeing the women a main event spot. Um, give it to me and Johnny Harmsway, the actual good match. No, this one was fine. I think the right person won. I mean, clearly, Lord Jake as a GM, whether you loved him or hate him, he was a star maker. The Sorceress was one of his first picks. Johnny Harmsway was his first pick, and look at them both now. Look at them both now. Star Maker, right? Lord Jake, the Star Maker. Now he's dead. May he rest in peace. This was like a 5-ish. Linda's Bush is terrifying. That's a scary bitch.
I made her face as horrible as possible.
Awful.
I should have sent you guys a still of her face because it is hideous. Sheriff.
Linda's Bush is my favorite like skin that you have in the game.
That was my creation too.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. But Godzilla Gwen is my favorite superstar in all of APPW. Her promos, her entrance, her fucking ring attire. I just love everything about her. The only person who doesn't do anything for me is that Banshee that you picked and you fucking want to make a star.
Hey,
I went
I'm
with
a star
three, though.
maker.
The match is kind of boring for me, but like maybe it's because Godzilla Gwen didn't win and I was sad.
It was an upset, I'm telling you. On to
I don't know.
2. It was career versus title. We had John Mayer, the
I
current
like this match.
and
This match made me laugh.
reigning chicken and waffles champion. Of course, thanks to the cross-eyed kid, John Mayer has been reigning since February, Black History Month, by the way. Going on to face Jerome Hardison. This man is desperate to get that W. So desperate, he put his career on the fucking line. He wanted to avenge Stephen Hawking, Savage Alpha Foxtrot. He fought his heart out, but he lost. And still, chicken, waffles, title, chicken.
So can I tell you?
Champion, chicken, waffles, ninjas. That's right. John Mayer remains, Sheriff. What'd you think?
Can I tell you something funny? So I shared this on a couple of my pages, and this match got me 2 emails of hate. I didn't realize it. This match opened. For some reason, I didn't realize it. I just forgot it was the opening match. But he comes out first, his theme song, and it's for the chicken and waffles thing. And I got a lot of fucking, I got 2. I got 2, not a lot, but I got 2. And one of them was really long. And I was like, am I racist for sharing this?
Oh,
so shit. Just so you know, when I share things, it brings people in who aren't in our world. And when they get into our world, they're like, what the fuck?
What is going on? Oh, that's fucking funny.
So, yeah, naming him Jerome, his theme song, and him fighting for the Chicken and Waffles Championship was a tough opening match. Just so you know. Next time, maybe give it to the women or something so I can share it, and maybe they won't get that far and we won't get hate.
Oh, my God. I'm so
I
used
wanted
to
to be like, yeah,
I'm so used
yeah,
to it that I don't
Caesar.
even
He's
think
into
about
this.
it. Oh, that is funny as shit, dude.
But I enjoyed this
Yeah.
match. I went 5 in the crust. I enjoyed it. I thought it was actually a really good match. I like John Mayer winning and his cheesy ass song at the end with him on the ladder or wherever it was. I liked it.
I was trying to make Caesar laugh because Caesar came up with Jerome Hardison. I came up with the song and everything else.
I was doing the white guy thing when I was about to respond. I didn't respond, but I was about to be like, it was a black guy invented it. I have a black friend. Like I almost pulled that out.
It's like, here's our black friend.
Yeah, but I was like, nah, fuck it. I'll take this one on the chin. Don't watch.
I hope our crew was entertained. That's what matters.
Oh, I'm sure.
Jake, what did you think of the kickoff tonight too?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Like Zanca said, it's fucking hilarious that John Mayer is the chicken and waffles champion. That's so funny. And yeah, it was fine. Unfortunately, Jerome Hardison is gonna be leaving us. Maybe he'll find work in AEW or something. They'll hire anyone. 5. Yeah, I liked it.
Up next was for the Finding Fuji Tag Team Championships. The Solution versus Death Row Records, which we had to start off with big ups to OG, big ups to Orenthal James. Of course,
What timing on that, by the way?
this was
I don't think they made it this far. I think they got through Jerome's entrance and they just shit on me for a fucking 20-minute fucking type out.
Did we kill OJ?
possibly mentioning him on the podcast, yeah, maybe. But
Uh-oh.
this was,
Jay.
of course, supposed to take place while he was living.
Mm.
Unfortunate circumstances. But Jake, what did you think of the Finding Fuji Tag Team Championship match?
I don't remember it.
It was sponsored by the Big Carpe Spicy Nacho Taco with chicken feet and a purple skeet of grape soda on top. The perfect snack for when you're done eating it from the back.
So how many of these? What?
I give it 4. I thought it was a fun tag team match. I thought there was some cool shit. The only thing about some of the tag team matches I've noticed in 2K though is they get fucking bogged down into like the weeds of like I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes there's boring parts in these matches, and this had a couple of them.
Try calling it.
No, I know, but that's why you're my favorite. Well, not you. That's why 10 Guns is my favorite part.
It's the same guy. We're not living in gimmick. Or are we?
That's why I can't make tag matches legit. Like I can't have them tagged.
No, that they don't do that anymore. There's actually a thing where they can only do it once per match or something now in that game. Like interrupt if they're getting pinned.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a thing, a whole system now. So it hopefully try it and see what happens.
So Jake, what's your rating on this match? Even though you watched it on Hulu, apparently.
I don't know, 4. Also.
Okay. Up next is the sheriff's favorite match of both nights. Apparently, it was for the King of Skeet Championship. Mangria versus CBG versus Styx Adam. Go ahead, Jake. What'd you think?
This was really good. It was long. Like I feel like it was long. Maybe that wasn't just me. Was I high? I don't know. But
no, it was Styx's promo before that was long.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. That was about 20 minutes. But yeah, no, this is a great match overall. And I don't remember who won though. Who won the match? Oh, that's why I don't remember. That's right.
Wasn't that long ago, was it? No.
Trust me,
You know
it
what
was.
it is, Mangria? Jake wasn't on night 2, so he's
I didn't watch it. Yeah. No, I watched it, but the problem is I watched it when you put it out. So it's like what 2 weeks ago? That's so out of my brain. It's gone.
I hope
once new things go in.
I hope he sat through the beginning promos at least.
I sat through the whole thing, both nights. But that was 6 weeks ago.
Let me explain why this was my favorite match. The promos before Styx's long-winded promo had me cracking up because he was like talking about how it was long-winded, and then when it stopped, it went right to I believe Mangria's promo where he was basically telling him that he talks too much, and it cracked me the fuck up.
Yeah, that was good.
And the reason why I enjoyed this match is I don't know why, but every time I face CBG in a PPW, I lose. Every time I watch a CBG match, he wins. Doesn't matter who he's in there with for some reason. I thought he was winning, so I legitimately popped when Mangria did get to win. I don't know why, but I was watching the whole match just being like, how the fuck is this goddamn ghost gonna win again? Is he on does he have 120 rating? I don't get it. I was pumped that you won. I was. I liked the promos. I liked the match. It was enjoyable, but it's also because I think it was one of the matches where I honestly didn't know. I thought CBG was gonna win, so I popped when he didn't.
By the way, night 2 was delayed because I got sick, so old Tin Cunts couldn't call the fucking matches with no voice. But I digress.
You've done it before. I'm just kidding. That's fine.
Not fun. Up
No.
next was for the APPW KO Championship. I don't imagine Jake has any thoughts about WAP versus Urza Scarlet. Sheriff, what'd you think of this women's championship match?
Wasn't that eventful? But again, Pencons tried his damnedest to keep me invested. I watched it twice. I watched both nights twice because you told me to do the homework on this. So I have 4 views on there for you, or 2 views.
Thank you.
Times 2. I'm really tired right now. I went 3 and a stuffed crust on this. I thought it was a fine women's match, but again, there was no Godzilla Gwen, and she's my favorite in the division. So
Jake, any
Ditto.
thoughts at all?
Ditto. Same thing. Yeah.
All right.
That,
Well,
what he said.
the main event of night 2, and it capped both nights off. It was for the Fujiweight Championship, defending champion, the man with the streak on the line and a title, Julius Caesar, versus the Royal Crumble winning Sheriff Zanca. We will get Jake's thoughts first. Of course, this saw the Sheriff defeating
Oh God, he's tripping himself off.
Julius Caesar by throwing a barbed wire bat at his skull. What did you think of this match and the outcome?
Yeah, from what I remember, it was pretty good. Wasn't there a light tube in this match, or was that a different one?
That was Styx attacking
Oh.
CBC.
Oh, okay. I thought it was this one. But whatever, light tube, that's fun. Yeah, it was a good match, and it had the wrong winner. What can I say? It had the wrong winner, you know.
Rating?
6.
taking myself out, I went 6 in the stuffed crust. I enjoyed this match for 2 reasons. It was sponsored by all the right things: the Skeet Saloon, the Crumb Cafe. It had baseball bats with barbed wire, guitars, no stairs, which I also like the
That-
shout
yeah.
out where Ken Kuntz was like, it seems to be they've forgotten about the stairs in 2K24. I liked all that. And to be honest, I thought Cesar was going to win, so I popped when I won.
I had told Jake and Cesar before I started recording anything, I'm going to let the game decide everything. And it did, besides the YouTube title match. But the game decided
And my other match too.
because usually in order to advance certain storylines, I would have to tweak things. But this time, everything was by 2K. So thank the gods of 2K for the outcomes. And I thank you, gentlemen, for sitting through another After Party Hangover. The world awaits the next Steel Roll After Party podcast, perhaps before SummerSlam.
Whatever that is.
Earlier, who knows, but we will see the outcome between Lola Vice versus Rhea Ripley. That should be interesting as well. But until next time, gentlemen, the floor is yours if you have anything to promote to the 7 people that'll watch this.
Me? You? Zanca? Anything?
Go ahead, buddy.
All right. No. No. You can go to my Funko page if you want. Funko Fat Guy, great name, apparently, as I've been told. And I got that's it. I got nothing else. I don't do anything else.
Sheriff.
I will be starting a GoFundMe for a good friend of mine who lost his eyesight because he had a cauterized Jake's ass. So that'll be on my Instagram. You can donate to that, but also follow Mangria Fueled here. Like, subscribe, leave comments, follow the Fat Funko Fat Guy, that guy. And yeah, leave me the fuck alone. Don't write to me. I'm not racist. Mangria is. Peace out, motherfuckers.
Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Continue to support the Steel Roll After Party podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you listen to. find them, listen to them, support them. That's why I'm here. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we give. Oh no, wait, that's the tripod. All hail our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you again to the hosts of the Steel World After Party for coming on the After Party Hangover. Always appreciate them. So usually after Decent Mania, I tag along the thank yous for everyone contributing, but at the end of Decent Mania, I don't know if anyone's sticking around for that, so I decided to put it on this instead. Um, again, so many thank yous to go around because APBW is a joint effort. It's all of us combined, making this product as good as it can be, just to entertain you guys. If you're having a bad day, just throw it on for a quick laugh. Hopefully, it helps you guys get through your day, or just gives you, like I said, a cheap laugh. Whatever kills time. I know that. Um, but yeah, Johnny Harmsway, of course. My God, Johnny Harmsway, the hardcore dad, Larry. Of course, thank you so much. This man puts out them promos. He's a natural. Johnny Harmsway is a natural. He's on top of the mountain now as your APPW champion. Of course, Sticks Adam. I mean, the passion behind Sticks' words is there. The man can do long-winded promos in one take, which I envy. I envy that. It takes me like 13 takes to put out a fucking 1 minute promo. Sticks, he just nails it the first take. First take Jones over here. Sticks Adam, my tripod brother, the commitment from him. Thank you so much. Caesar, of course, has to deal with me bugging him constantly for promos, Sunday Night Skate stuff. We tried something new this season with him and Jake being GMs of their shows. It was awesome. Everything that Caesar always puts out is always funny, always great. Thank you, Caesar. I don't know if you see this. Whoever sees this, spread the word. No. Uh, of course, the Sheriff Zanca. I appreciate everything. He contributes as well. He's funny. The man, when he sends a promo, he puts thought and effort into it. I appreciate it as well. It's so funny. The promos leading up to Decent Mania and everything, like everything Sheriff sends, I appreciate. Of course, we got the unsung heroes, JH, thank Chris. We got Cynic. We have Godzilla Gwen. My God, Godzilla Gwen, thank you so much. We all love you here in APPW. You just heard Zanca. The Sheriff is a massive fan of Godzilla Gwen. I don't know if you'll see this, Cynic. Please tell Godzilla Gwen she is amazing and she's loved. We all love Godzilla Gwen. I hope that's not the last we've seen of her. It's always great to see her. And then, I mean, Lord Jake, of course. Jake, the Funko fat guy. All this is possible because of his idea. He started this APBW After Party Pro Wrestling. Him allowing me to take this and run with the ball. It's been fun. You know, it consumes me at times, but I mean, again, it's not a chore, it's a hobby, it's fun. I like entertaining everybody, and we all like entertaining you guys. Everyone who watches, everyone who supports it, thank you so much for everything you contribute, all the subscribes, all the likes. I shouldn't be leaving anyone out. I mean, Bretsky's got a life now, so we don't get much from him. Savage Alpha Foxtrot, of course, he has yet to send in a promo. It's been 5 years, but I'm not holding out against him because, you know, if you got time, send it. If not, it's fine. I'll work with I can. Mr. Tryon, of course, he became King of Skeets over this past season. He contributed as well. Thank you, Mr. Tryon. My wife putting up with all this nonsense. I drive her crazy with the recording matches and commentating and being loud and stuff. But yeah, just thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. Like I said, every year I say it because it's what I mean. It means it's a combined effort. It's a joint effort. We all made this possible. We all made this happen. So thank you so much to everybody watching. Thank you again. What's gonna happen? APBW in the future, what's gonna happen? Well, the gears are turning constantly. I have a whole new list of ideas that will come into play. Like I said, APBW fatigue does sit in when you spend 6 weeks putting a show together. So it'll be worth the wait. And like I said, it's just silly hobby, trying to put a smile on your face. Hopefully it does. So thank you for watching The Hangover. Thank you for watching The Tripod. Thank you for watching APBW. I can't say thank you enough. It's gratitude. Just be, just be gracious of everything and thankful. Gratitude is a lifestyle, and that's how I choose to live now. Um, just appreciating every day because you never know what might happen. I mean, I was gone for a while. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Um, but now I'm here. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for all of you. So thank you again. Have a good day. And like I always say, stay tuned.